Hi, Sculpted Beauties, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I wanted to answer a question I got about whether or not we can repair a mommy tummy with body sculpting services. But first, I want to start by introducing myself. My name is Christina. I am a beauty entrepreneur who specializes in body sculpting and instruction. And the answer in short is no. But the answer in long is yeah, possibly. And that's what I'm here to talk with you all about, is how you can get a really, really wonderful result when it comes to retracting that skin back, plumping that skin up, dissolving any excess accumulated fat, stubborn fat in the area, and helping that woman to feel more confident and more contoured in her body, creator energy in and of itself. Okay, so mommies, despite what your body has been through, it is still beautiful just the way it is. With saying that, let's talk a little bit about the candidate herself. Okay, what does her daily lifestyle look like? Now, do you have a client who expects for you to wave your cavitation probe and your radio frequency probe and get that vacuum going, and after that one treatment, she's going to look like she just stepped off of the plastic surgeon table? Because if you have a client like that that lives that far in the world of delusion, that kind of client is not going to get good results whether they come to you and get non-invasive services or they go to a plastic surgeon and get invasive services, because that person does not live rooted in reality. So, do you have a realistic client? Does your client realize that in order for her to even have that apron-like belly that we call the mommy tummy, does she realize that that tissue had to be stretched to capacity and then retracted back faster than it could even imagine, by being pregnant for 10 months, 40 weeks, and then as soon as the baby comes out, your skin and that tissue just caves in. Okay, that is what creates the mommy tummy. And depending upon the content that was already in the tummy before the belly expanding, meaning was there a little bit of a pouch with a nice sack of fat in there before she even knew she was pregnant, right? How much weight did she gain throughout the pregnancy, etc., etc. Okay? So your body had to go through many, many months of stretching just to retract back instantly. With that being said, we have to be more realistic with our expectations. Something that takes us 10 months to accumulate is not going to take us 10 days to rid ourselves of. Okay? So, client being more realistic in her thinking is definitely going to help her get a great result when it comes to body sculpting or when it comes to invasive contouring like plastic surgery. Reality is definitely something that we need to be rooted in when we are considering making changes to our body. Okay? So now, do you have a client who is already working on her abdomen? Meaning maybe she has a personal trainer, or maybe she is self-motivated and she gets herself together and she has a really good exercise routine that she does at home. Meaning she's doing her own planks, she's doing her own squats, she's doing her own plyometrics and her own calisthenics, and she's doing her sit-ups and her crunches and her bicycles, etc., right? So she's stepping up her game when it comes to her physical activity, and she's also doing things and taking things internally to rid herself of that visceral fat. Eating clean, getting her antioxidants, making sure she's getting her supplements and her nutrients, and she's taking care of her body on a cellular level. Okay, and also, what other beauty treatments is she partaking in? For instance, at home, she could be taking detox baths, okay, with some clay in the bath to help them toxins to release. Or some of my clients have their own steam room and sauna blankets at home where they get in their steam room and they or their sauna blanket and they help to sweat those toxins out at home. Okay, does your client know anything about mesotherapy, injecting certain serums and or fat dissolvers into your skin to help retract and tighten that skin, and also dissolve any of that stubborn fat that she has that has been built up throughout the years and throughout the pregnancies? Okay, is she doing her research when it comes to different skin boosters? Okay, building collagen and the structure of the collagen in her belly, right? Meaning maybe some kind of derma rolling or thread lifts, or again, different skin boosters that are designed to plump the skin up and hydrate the skin. Staying hydrated. Is she drinking fluids and or liquids that actually hydrate her? Okay, getting a really good hydrating cream. Now, is a hydrating cream going to rid her of wrinkly, excess, sagging skin? No, but it will help lessen the blow, and also it will help to ensure that she doesn't get any more wrinkly and or sagging skin to add to the plethora of those cells that she already has. Okay? So, is your client taking it upon herself on the days that she is not doing body sculpting services to do a osmotic wrap and then wrap herself in her sweat belt, right, for a few hours out of the day? Is your client using certain hot creams, certain thermogenics, while she is not in your office getting her treatments, right? Is she taking her fitness and her health serious? Is she working on the skin, internal and externally, right? Again, with dermal rolling, getting her hyaluronic acid inside of her skin and on the outside of her skin. You know, we can take it as a supplement as well, right? Is she supplementing? Is she taking care of her health? Okay, so after that, if you have a client who is really putting in her due diligence and really putting in her part of the work, and she's coming to you twice a week for however long it is that she needs treatment wise, because this is another thing, is depending on the shape that you were in when you first started seeing your body sculpting instructor or technician, you may need more sessions than the average person would need. Okay, so again, this is going to take realistic thinking, logical thinking when it comes to smoothing out, contouring that skin, retracting that skin, tightening that skin, spot reducing the fat in that area, and building the skin turgor and building up that thickness, that plumpness, that suppleness that we lose when we have our babies. Okay, so saying all that to say, again, the client must also have realistic expectations of the results she's going to get from body sculpting services, and also invasive surgery options as well. We need to keep a realistic expectation when it comes to these things. So if your client has realistic expectations, if she's doing her part at home when it comes to physical activity and her supplementation of her health and her nutrients, if she's doing other beauty treatments on the side of her body sculpting twice a week, okay? When it comes to yesotherapy, wrapping yourself in certain clay masks, and also, as I said, the osmotic wrap and your sweatbands, okay? Taking Epsom salt baths to draw out them toxins, getting in a sweat room, whether it's a steam room, a sauna, doing different derma rolling. Is she open to different chemical peel ideas, etc., etc.? Again, skin boosters, making sure that that skin is of a better quality. Is she open to all of these other options whilst being consistent in getting her body sculpting treatments? So if you have a client who is willing to put in the time, the effort, and the consistency, do her part at home, and show up to her appointments like clockwork, then yes, you can get a really, really amazing result from non-invasive contouring when it comes to dealing with women who have had children. So yes, you can. However, there is a reason why invasive surgical options are all the rage and why they're so sought after, and it's because it gives you 85% of a good result. I said 85, not 100, because some clients come off of the surgery table not loving what they see, and some people do, okay? And also it renders you quicker results than if you were to go the non-invasive route and go with body sculpting, okay? And so that is the video. Can you fix a mommy tummy with body sculpting? In short, it's a no, unless, of course, your client has realistic expectations and they are very consistent with their body sculpting treatments and doing their part at home. So, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button just to help people just like you find videos just like this. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button so that you do not miss out on videos just like this. Before you go, the fundamentals of body sculpting, my master course, is available for purchase. All you would need to do is click the link below. It's going to be in the description box as well as pinned to the top of the comments. In the fundamentals of body sculpting, you are going to be learning how to body sculpt, the science behind body sculpting, why body sculpting works so effectively. You're also going to be learning how to start a business in body sculpting, whether it's a mobile body sculpting business, whether it's a home-based body sculpting business, whether you get a business suite, or if you just want to become a body sculpting instructor just like me. The Fundamentals of Body Sculpting Master Course is designed to teach you all of the above. Again, the master course is going to be listed in the description box as well as pinned to the top of the comments, and I will see you all in the future.